I was texting everybody. Someone just come and jam.
I played heavy metal, death metal, punk, rock and roll, glam.
Plays with Jubin Garg, so he's a hardcore from the industry guy.
He's the youngest chap in the band. He's a bit occupied right now. We keep recording our new songs. Mainly we play in festivals. The local scene is very difficult. The reason being, there's no sustenance. I don't know. How can I speculate? Culture has to change. I think there's a misunderstanding of what religion is all about. Yeah? People think that when you get free time, you're supposed to just sit down, drink the booze and the pork. And then tomorrow you meet again and you discuss about how yesterday you got drunk and you ate how much pork. That's the scene, man. So, and I've seen people who pay good money to come to a restaurant, but they won't even put an ear towards the music. What's happening? Music is after all music. But I guess it's a matter of maturity. And one is not yet mature. Have to wait for a while, no? Everybody needs to join.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really tough not having police complaints.
Yeah. People feeling very powerful, very entitled, that, nothing should happen without their say so. A lot of people like that. They think, some people, unfortunately, they think their office actually gives them a lot of, what would you call it? Office allows them a lot of leeway into saying all this stuff. They forget to become people. They become uniforms.
Where are you going?
You just go to one of these restaurants, Kuchinga or something like that.
Okay.
My father is English. Okay. His father actually was heading this Northeastern Frontier Railway here.
Okay.
At that time, he was one of those officers, railway officers. So they were stationed in Lamde. And when the headquarters moved here to Guwahati, they moved along with the headquarters. Then he died here, and then my grandmother and father, my father's quite young, so my grandmother decided to stay back. My father normally, they used to meet in, they both of them, my mother and father, were members of Guwahati Club during those days, so that's where they met actually.
So you're the only child, or do you have siblings?
No, I have a younger brother. He's also a corporate honcho. Me too. Basically, all corporate, yes. I somehow seem to have developed a musical streak of some sort. It's nice to have quite a few songs to choose from. Discuss what you say. In the mirror sometimes I look at myself and thank you for your time. Good night.
What happens when you organize a rocks concert in a field? One more!
How the band Dr. Ro came into existence and was inspired the name.
Oh, nice. Actually, if I really look at the beginning of the band, I think it happened in Delhi, no?
We're playing some covers.
Yeah, we were playing covers and all that. Actually, he's the architect actually. We had the entire thing. So he got me singing. He got me to record a few songs. We put it on YouTube. And it did pretty well also. No? Some of the
It got
couple
some
of the
decent
songs
views and all.
we got quite a few views. So like we decided, hey, not so bad, yeah. We had, you know. It so happened that I got transferred to Guwahati. He took a transfer, I suppose. Then we got together, and then we were jamming. Then suddenly, some Sanjeev was there at the time. Yeah? Sanjeev used to be our earlier bass player. So he kind of like he came and he said, hey, there's this guy Priyanku. This guy Priyanku, he's trying to jam with somebody.
Yeah, I just built a studio and there was nobody to jam and shit. I was texting everybody. Someone just come and jam.
Then fortunately, then Sanjeev, he brought us, huh? And he got me up, so there's this guy who's got a band. He's a drummer and all. Like, I think it's a very sorted, no? We've got a bass, he plays the lead, I'll play the jing jang, you know, whatever the rhythms are, no? Game started, go.
Waiting for the day when I take you around and sing you songs.
And then the name. And the story behind it is this, that huge long name, Declan Oppenheimer. We thought it didn't look it didn't look so nice, no? Just saying because you can interpret it any way you want.
Yes.
Whatever our intention be. So we gave a backstory to it. There's this character. He's a saint as well as a sinner, as every human. Dr. Declan Oppenheimer. So you understand where it comes from. Both are human. One is considered a saint and one is considered not so much a saint. So that's the story we created behind it. But the main thing was that the thing was it's dope. The music is dope. That's the idea.
Fortune.
I was a fingerstyle guitarist. Never thought of joining a band. I was more of a solo player playing at home in Delhi. But then when David formed the band, it gave me a good chance to explore something else.
Yes.
And that's why I play acoustic. I mean, I used to play electric some time back. But then let's try something different.
And after Rishabh came in, then the entire soundscape took a change, isn't it? I mean, it was fuller. He comes from a different, very varied background. No? He comes from
I
like
have
language.
played almost everything. I have played heavy metal, I have played death metal, I have played funk, I have played rock and roll blend, and I have played
Assamese,
commercial Assamese
he plays
music.
with Jubin Garg, so he's like a hardcore, from
Yeah,
the industry guy. From the Assamese industry
he's
guy.
got different genres in two different musical styles. You know? And he, of course, he's the youngest chap in the band.
Already.
He's a bit occupied right now. But his influence is a more modern kind of a setup. He's got a more modern kind of influence. And I like the way, every time we sit here, he tries to influence us. He's got a smart chap. So when we sit down, first thing he'll put is Anderson Park or something like that. He likes that drumming style.
Yes.
So those are his kind of influences actually, right? Man?
Yeah.
Huh?
This is literally all kinds of music. All kinds of groovy music.
Oh, there you go. That's where the bounce comes from.
Would you say the bigger picture is like for you as a musician or as a band?
When you ask me, where do you think it's heading? As an industry in Guwahati, in Assam, I think it's getting stronger. We just have to learn, we just have to find out a way of creating an industry. See?
Yes.
I don't know how it works. Or I've seen here, in Guwahati also. It's
The
better
scene
for.
needs to get bigger.
Yeah, it needs to get bigger. We are mainly what we keep recording our new songs. That's all. And we are mainly we play in festivals. In the local scene, it's very difficult to play. The reason being, there is no sustenance. Is it because people aren't interested, or is it because I don't know. How can I speculate? It's a cultural affair. So speculating on culture and doing statistics on it, I don't know whether that works. Culture has to change. People must be brave enough to understand what leisure means. You see, I think there's a misunderstanding of what leisure is all about. Yeah, people think that when you get free time, you're supposed to just sit down, attack the booze and the pork. And then tomorrow you meet again and you discuss about how yesterday you got drunk and you ate how much pork. Okay, that's the scene, man. So, and I've seen people who pay good money to come to a restaurant, but they won't even put an ear towards the music. What's happening? Now, you can say that probably it's because musicians aren't good, or it could be because people aren't, or the music that's being played is not resonating. It could be said. But whatever it is, one cannot, or one should not at least, listen to music by genre. Music is after all music. But I guess it's a matter of maturity. And Guwahati is not yet mature. Not yet mature.
It will take some time.
Yeah, it's going to take a while. It's take a while.
Any message or anything like you would like to say to the people who are watching this video?
Wow, that's a solid one.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's a damn good message. Subscribe, boys. Hit that button. No, what advice is this? I think it's more important, I suppose, to realize yourself. I think there's a big misunderstanding between realizing dreams and realizing who you are. Dreams are a cultural input. You know, oh, I dream I have a car. It's a cultural input. It's a question of having money, but understanding oneself. Yeah, that is like because we are never going to come back. Once this is done, you can't come back and say, oh, this time I did society, next time I'll do myself. That's it. No. So whatever we need to do now. This is it. This is it. There's nothing beyond it.